Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are making a small sample staircase. We often use these to demonstrate how to install vinyl, show customers how our nosings work, and demonstrate different models. So you can see here we've got some smaller pieces in that are going to act like a riser, and we're using a 2x10 here to be a step. Most staircases, especially ones with carpet on them or new builds, will have a 2x10 as the step, which is just over 1.5 inches thick, and so you can simply buy those and use those as your demonstration. Just like regular steps, we've left the overhang there as that's what we want to emulate for the stairs going forward. So that is the first step done, and we're going to get ready for the next step. So we're using another board here. It's going to go all the way down to support itself and then act as our next riser. Obviously, these staircases are not intended for people to actually be walking on, but we still want them to be nice and secure as customers are going to be interacting with them, and we are going to be using our regular tools when we're installing the vinyl on them. So we want that extra strength and stability. All right, so we're now going to add our next step. Again, we're using that 2x10 to get the thickness, and we're just making sure that we have that lip there that will emulate a regular staircase. To make your own lives a little easier, you want to make sure that that lip is the same on both of those steps. When you're lining it up, you can see here we're lining it up to the line there to make sure that it's nice and even across and getting that nice and secure there. And then of course this final step, it's secured on the front, but we need a little bit of support at the back so it can be freestanding. So we're just going to add this final board in here to help support the back of that second step there. And then we will have our completed steps. All right, so the steps themselves are complete, but as in most homes, stairs don't just float on their own. They usually have a wall or a stringer that is next to them. So we want to be able to demonstrate that effectively, and so we are using this board here to emulate those stringers. We don't bother spending the time to cut them out or angle them, as you might find on a regular staircase. We just use the straight board there to, for that emulation so that customers are able to visualize how that vinyl plank, when it's installed, is able to sit flush against it. So we just want to get this secured onto the stairs itself so that we can see, making sure it's nice and flush, and then getting those screws in to hold it tight. This also just gives the staircase itself a little bit of extra stability and support on the one side, depending how you're transporting these around. I know we have a few of them that sit in the back of the work trucks and they can get bounced around. So it's always nice to have that little bit of extra support. And there it is. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you'll see as soon as we post the next video, which shows you the vinyl installation onto the sample staircase. Stay tuned.